Okay, I have started the recording, and just a minute, Sonal. I'll make you a presenter. Okay, just a minute. Okay, Sonal, you are the presenter now.
You can see my screen, Vishal.
Yeah. Yes.
You
We
can
are
see.
able. Yeah. We are able to see the screen. Correct.
So, can you see my code? So everything seems fine, but here in the 24th line, it's giving me error. I don't know
Okay.
why.
1 minute. Okay. So you tell me what you are doing there on line number 24. What you are doing? Sonal, on line number 24, what you are trying to do?
We are creating, we are giving path for that HTML page where we get all the
Uh-huh.
reporting.
No. In Java, what are you calling a method or what you're doing? Tell me in Java perspective.
It seems like we're creating object.
Okay. And creating the object,
Hmm.
what you have to do? How will you create an object?
We should not, give this part, right?
No, I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. How will you create an object of something?
We can do
That is the
just
question.
this.
Guys, this question not just for Sonal, it's for all of you guys. Go ahead. What is the problem on line number 24?
I'm not sure, Rahul, Vishal.
Okay. Just a minute, guys. Anyone else can answer this?
Can we remove that reporter?
And by
As
removing the reporter, what will
reporter,
happen?
okay, this will
Which
work.
re which reporter?
First, a reporter.
Hmm. Then you need
This
not.
one,
Okay. And why you are telling to do so?
because already this becomes local.
Mhm. Okay. What
Because we
local?
have already this declared. Yeah, we have already declared it.
Where we
This
have
is
declared
locally
it?
declared. Report
Where we have declared, man?
static external
Okay.
reporters be
Can you
declared,
scroll down,
and
Sonal, a little bit? Scroll down. Scroll down. After that, show me the code after this main method. Okay. Now you can go back. Okay. Now you can go to the very top. Aparna, you are able to. I see you getting disconnected. So we just started. I was asking them what is the is there any doubts? Okay, we have not started anything. And Sonal said that she's getting this error on line number 24. Do you have anything to say, Aparna or Anusha? Okay, Aparna. Anything to say on line number 24 that you are seeing? How will you? Okay. Now the question for all of you on line number 24. Sonal is trying to create the object. That's what she said. She's trying to create an object of what class, guys? What class? Which class object? Extend report should be the class name. Sonal is trying everything, whatever possible. Sonal, tell me, is there any class called reporter in your workspace? Class called reporter. Copy that reporter thing. Reporter. That is a variable. Yeah, that variable is fine. You can now press Control Shift R. Control Shift R on your keyboard. Is there any class? You're trying to create an object of a class which doesn't exist. How can you create an object of a class? So think, guys, she want. See, you are trying to call on line number 24. You are trying to call a constructor. Okay. Where is that constructor? If you go down immediately after the main method, that is the first constructor that you can see. Okay. Just go down. Go down. This constructor you are trying to call, guys, which is on line number 47.
Okay, Vishal, I got it.
Perfect. Not just you. No one, no one was able to answer this. Okay. All right, guys. Any other doubts, Sonal, before we start today's class? Anything?
Not yet, Vishal.
All right, guys. Okay. I'll make myself present. Okay. Thanks, Sonal. Okay. Now all of you are able to see my screen. Yeah. Okay. Perfect, guys. Now quickly let's create something called as just a minute. Let me start the recording first. Okay, recording has already been started. Java Selenium batch 24, and let me create a class, and the class I will say login. Okay, I'll say public static void main. Just a minute, guys. Now we all of us know that this is how we will go ahead and launch the Firefox browser. Okay, and say I'll try to tell you what is WebDriver wait, guys. Okay, what is WebDriver wait? Okay, now what I'll do, probably I'll do this inspect element. Okay, and there is one more thing I forgot to tell you. Okay, there is something called as, if I go to Google, say Firepath. Okay, there is some, we have installed Firebug. If you, I believe all of you remember that. Okay, there is something called as Firepath. Okay, and if I go ahead and install this, okay, if I go ahead and install this, and I'm telling you not to install this, you guys don't install it, but this is what they are doing. Okay, so it is telling me to restart the browser. Okay, but I'll just show you. Okay, this is what some people are doing, but that's a very bad practice, guys. Don't try to do what these guys are doing here. Okay, so there is something called as Firepath, and okay, do you see this, guys? XPath here. Okay, see, Firepath is one more plugin which will give you the XPath readily. For example, if you want to get the XPath of login button, just click on this. Click on this. This is the XPath of the login button. And if you want to get the XPath of this drop down, just click on this. You will get the drop down. But don't go by this particular approach, guys. Okay, see, the problem here is, if I go to the login page, see how it is giving you the XPath. It's giving you in a very weird way. Okay, the problem is, now it is trying to come from, you know, some kind of a div, and then it is trying to find the child element, and like that it goes. Yeah, I just installed Firepath. Okay, what I did, Aparna, oh, okay, Aparna is losing connection, it seems, for some reason. Yes, yes, Aparna. I went to Google, and same like Firebug, how I did. I searched for Firepath and just clicked on add to Firefox. Okay, and once I did that, it told me to restart the system, and sorry, restart the, what is this, Google Chrome, and I got this particular new tab right here. Okay, this Firepath. Okay, this is the new tab which was not there in the Firebug earlier. Okay, so now just a minute, guys, there is some disturbances. Just a minute, guys. Okay, now we install Firepath. Okay, the problem here is, it's, see, normally the XPath for login button is very simple, guys. Okay, what you will probably do, input type equals to submit. That's what you will say, correct? I mean, this is the XPath of the login button. See, probably I will do like this: $X input type equal to this one. How many of you are saying this is the correct XPath, or someone wants to change for the input tag? how many of you are saying this is the correct XPath? Come on, guys. Okay, Nelson is saying yes. At the rate is missing. Yes, that's right. At the rate was missing. So now if I press enter, it's a correct XPath. But see what Firebug is giving you. See, it's giving you such a long XPath. Okay, I'm not saying long XPath are bad, guys. Okay, but these kinds of XPath, okay, it depends on your surroundings as well. Okay, it depends on the entire form. Okay, this things will be inside a tag called a form tag, this entire thing. Okay, and tomorrow in say some build number, now this is what is the XPath which you got from Firepath, and tomorrow in build number next build, okay, they go ahead and change something in this form. Okay, something in this form, then your XPath will gonna break. Whatever XPath that you have written, that will gonna break. So don't never ever use the Firepath, guys. Never ever use the Firepath. It is a very bad practice because Firepath gives you relative XPath, guys. Okay, and always try to avoid relative XPaths. Okay, relative XPaths in the sense what, you know, like they are trying to go to this login form, guys. Okay, that is, they are trying to go to the login form, and see this form. Inside that form, there is this, you know, somewhere this J username input tag is there. Then password tag will be there. So it's kind of a relative tag, guys. So don't try to go in that particular way. There are all chances of it's getting, you know, like you getting your XPath getting, you know, changed in the next build. Okay, so that is the problem. Don't use this Firepath. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, so forget about the Firepath, but it gives you the XPath directly. Okay, without any problem, without even you thinking anything about it. Okay. All right, so I told you not to take the XPath from the Firepath, and yeah, so this is input tag. Okay, this is the XPath for submit button. Okay, home. Any doubt, guys? Anyone? Feel free, guys. And you have to be very good at XPaths, guys. Okay, really. Okay, this is for username box. This is for the password, guys. Okay, that's it, guys. We have 3 XPaths. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do now. Okay, I will say that I want to type something in the username box. What I will do, driver dot find element. Okay, by dot XPath. Is someone getting confused by this? Whatever I'm writing on line number 11, let me know, guys. Dot and keys. Okay, dot send keys, and this is the username. Okay, this is my username. And next, it's the similar thing I have to do for the password. Line number 11, any doubt, guys? Anyone having any doubt? Okay. I'm typing something in the username box, typing something in the password box, and then clicking on submit. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, guys. Coming here, type something here, type something here, and clicking on submit. Okay, it's gonna take some time, and dot click, guys. Yes, that's right, dot click. Okay, okay. And say after page gets loaded, I want to click on this add patient button. I've sent you guys the what do you call this? These credentials in yesterday. Okay. So what is the XPath of add patient button? The XPath is, okay, let's do it here, guys. Okay, but we can take these XPaths anywhere, guys. It's not necessary that you have to do it in Firefox and Firebug. Okay, you can do it anywhere. Okay, I got class equals to action add. Okay, class name equals to action add. This is what I'll say. Input class no. What's the problem, guys? It's not input. Yeah, input name equals to name equals to, sorry guys, input name equals to, I'll press the down up arrow key, the last whatever I had typed there, that comes back, guys. Okay, now it's the correct one. Now once I log in, I want to click on that particular button. Okay, so it's my XPath, same action, but this time what gonna give is I will give this particular. Any doubt, guys, here? No? All right, shall we run? Okay, now I'm running this program. Let's see what happens. Okay, and now I'm expecting, see, once I click on add patient button, this page title should be add patient. Okay, so I want to say SYSOVUT driver dot get title. Okay, that's it, guys. And if I run this particular program, run as Java application, it's opening the browser. What is the problem, guys? It says something that, what it says, no such element exception. What is the meaning of, it says like this? Okay, this is what it says exactly. This is the error message what we are getting, guys. No such element exception. It is saying that I don't see any add button, guys. That's what it is saying. I don't see this. You have given me some told me to find some element, and then you have told me to click, but first of all I'm not able to find that element. It says after logging in. What is the reason, guys? Anyone? Okay, Aparna is saying something. Just a minute. Aparna is saying that, okay, once we click on that submit button in the login page, it takes some time to come to this particular page, and probably we have to do thread.sleep. Okay, that's what Aparna is saying. So Aparna, according to you, where should we put thread.sleep after submit? Okay, so Aparna is saying we have to put thread.sleep. So everyone remember we had used thread.sleep at least once. We had used. Who are all forgot thread.sleep, guys? So that I can quickly give an introduction of thread.sleep if someone has completely forgot it. Okay, seems like everyone remember thread.sleep. Now, can then someone tell me, if at all I want to wait for around 3 seconds, what should I type here? I want to wait for 3 seconds. Yeah, if at 3 seconds means 3000 milliseconds. Okay, so it takes, whatever you're entering, it will take it as a millisecond. So if at all you are putting 3000, means 3000 milliseconds. That is, you want to wait for 3 seconds. If you want to wait for 5 seconds, you have to say 5000 milliseconds. Okay, and it tells you something like, it is throwing on checked exception. Okay, checked exception. So I'm just putting like this. As of now, don't worry. What is this? What is this? Don't worry. But just remember, it throws your checked exception. Okay, that's it. Thanks, Aparna. That's right. That's right. Okay. Now, if I run this now, let's see what happens. Okay. If I run this now, run as Java application. See, now it is giving me correct. Okay, easy for my patient. Okay, it should not have given the my patient thing. It should have given me, what happened? Why it didn't click on? It should have clicked on this add patient button, is it? Let me try it again. So we are clicking on the submit button, then we are waiting for around 5 seconds, or say 7 seconds we are waiting, and then driver.get title I'm doing. Let's see. Now it clicked on add patient. Okay, once you click on add patient, you have to give some weight again. Okay, again you have to give some weight, I believe. Okay, because to go to the next page it takes some time. Okay, let's hope this time it works. So you all understood what is the problem when we don't give any wait period. Depending on your internet connection, you might need to give little more wait time. Okay. Now it should give me this particular add patient as the thing. Yeah, this is giving me the correct title now. Do you guys have any doubts in this example what we did so far? Anyone? No doubt? Okay. Then what is the problem with thread.sleep? I'll tell you. Okay, thread.sleep, say after clicking this submit button, say page is getting loaded for loaded in say 2 seconds itself, and your internet connection is very fast. Okay, and within 2 seconds page gets loaded, but the thread.sleep, what it will do, it will still wait for complete 7 seconds even the page gets loaded. So you are wasting around 5 seconds there. 5 seconds. In the same way, after clicking this add patient button, after clicking this add patient button, which is right here, say page is getting loaded within 1 second, but you are still waiting for the entire 7 seconds. So you are again wasting around 6 seconds. Is this the good approach to to automate your things? And what, okay, this is one thing. Okay, you are wasting some time. Say your internet connection is very slow, then, and it is gets loaded in 8 seconds. What will happen? It will click this submit button. After that it will wait for 7 seconds, and immediately after 7 seconds it will try to search for this add patient button. But say your page is getting loaded still slower, it is taking almost around 30 seconds. Then what it will give you? Element not found exception. The first exception what we saw, these kinds of exception it will give you. No such element exception. How will you avoid these things, guys? How will you avoid? That is the question. So this thread.sleep, it's you are doing the hard coding, guys. Hard coding. You're just saying just wait for 7 seconds no matter what, and after that you don't check for anything, you just execute these things. That is what it is saying. Did you understand the problem with thread.sleep, guys? What is the problem with thread.sleep, or anyone wants me to explain it again? Okay, so all of you understood thread.sleep. Now let me introduce you to some other concepts, guys. Okay, what is that some other concepts? I will create a method. Okay, I will create a method. See this carefully, guys, and I want you guys to answer this. Okay, let's see how creatively you guys are thinking. I'm creating a method called wait method. Okay, I will pass a double value for this. Say I'm passing, sorry, integer, int wait time. Okay, wait time. This method, what it should do now, instead of thread.sleep, I should be able to call this method. Okay, I should be able to call this method on line number 15, and if I pass, say if it's what I'm trying to say is, if I say wait, okay, if I call like this wait, and if I pass 7, it should wait for 7 seconds. How will I implement it, guys? It should wait for 7 seconds. How will I implement it? Any guess, guys? If I say 2, it should wait for 2 seconds. It should wait for 2000 milliseconds. Anyone? I'm giving you guys 1 minute. Yes. Sonal wants me to repeat the question. Sure, Sonal. No problem. See, now I want you guys to implement a method called wait, and say if I call this method like this, wait of 2, then it should wait for 2 seconds. It should give you, see how you are, if at all using thread.sleep, if you want to wait for 2 seconds, how will you do thread.sleep of 2000, correct? In the same way, I want to create a method named wait, and if I say 2, it should wait for 2 seconds. If I say 6 or 7, it should wait for 7 seconds. How will you do it, guys? This is the question. Now here is the hint. You can use thread.sleep inside this method. You can use thread.sleep inside this method. You can use thread.sleep inside this method.
This is the best feeling ever.
So, someone has unmuted themselves. If at all they want to talk, please talk. Okay. Nelson is saying you do something like this. Okay, and after that, what should I do, Nelson? Okay, correct. Nelson is saying you do this and then you say thread.sleep. This is perfectly fine, guys. This will give you wait period of, I'll put it in try catch block. That's good, Nelson. Okay. Okay, this is what Nelson said. Okay. Anyone having any doubt? This is what Nelson saying. It should not be int, by the way. It should be long. Okay, why it is long, don't ask me, guys, but yeah. Just a minute. Aparna, give me 1 minute. Okay, let me do this. Okay, can we pass the time unit in seconds instead of converting? All right, now Aparna is saying can we pass time unit in seconds? We are actually passing the time unit in seconds. Say if at all I'm passing 7, it will get converted into 7,000 milliseconds here.
Vishal,
Yeah.
what I meant to ask is like, will thread.sleep only accepting milliseconds and milliseconds? times
Uh,
unit in milliseconds.
no, no,
What that
I'm not
means?
able to hear you. What is that? I'm sorry.
Will thread.sleep that method
Mm-hmm.
accept time unit only in milliseconds and not
What?
in seconds?
So yeah, whatever number you give, it will always consider that it is milliseconds. Yes. You give
Okay.
any number. If you give one, it will say it is 1 milliseconds. If you pass 10,000, it will say 10,000 milliseconds. That's how it is.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Anyone having any doubt on this in this method, guys? Anybody? No? Okay. Okay, this is the exact method what I wanted, guys. But I have some other requirement. Say the problem with my thing is, okay, this is perfectly fine. Okay, whatever Nelson ping, this is perfectly fine as per what I wanted. Okay, say if I say 1, it will wait for 1 milliseconds, guys. Okay, in the same way, if I say 88, it will wait for 88 seconds. Okay, but what if I want to say half a second? I cannot pass double or float when it is taking integers. So let me make it as a double here. Okay, but method whatever he had created, that is perfectly fine. Okay, and then this one will give you the double, and you cannot put the double into long. Okay, so I want to cast it into long. Okay, this is what, so that I can pass 0.5 decimal numbers as well. If I want to wait for only 100 millisecond, that is 1/10 of a second, I'll probably do like this, 0.1. So by this way you can wait only for 100 milliseconds, that is 1/10 of a second, guys. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, so I will say I will gonna use this particular wait method. So I'll say 7 here, and I will say 7. This is perfectly fine, guys. So no doubt, guys, right? No, absolutely no doubt, right? Or anyone having any doubt? What is the error? Cannot make a static reference to. Cannot make a static reference to a non-static method. Wait, who said it's a non-static method? Nelson, I don't think this is the problem. Nelson is saying this is the problem. Oh, but why it gave me this particular thing? Cannot make a static reference to a non-static method. Just a minute, guys. Give me 1 minute, guys. Did you guys understand what is the problem? Did you guys understood what is the problem? Even though wait method is not there now, still it is same. Wait method itself is not there. Anusha is saying, Nelson is saying, no, I didn't understand it. Anusha is saying, wait is non-static. But wait method itself is not there, no? Where do you see wait method here? I have commented it. Think about it, guys. Think about it. If at all you are really interested, someday ask me, and I should be able to help you. Okay. But as of now, I'll change the name of the method, guys. Okay. Okay. Think about it. There was no wait method. Even then, if I call public static, even then when I called wait method, wait of something, it was still referring some method. Okay. Yes, that's right, Aparna. We have a built-in wait method. We have one built-in wait method, guys. Okay, in the object class. Okay, see, built-in wait method in the object class, not this. Okay, and that is a static method, guys. Okay, that is a static method. See, it is there in the it doesn't return you anything. Return type is 0. It is dot in java.lang package. It's an object class wait method which takes timeout in logs. Okay, that is the thing, guys. Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot. Any doubt in this particular method, guys? No? Perfect. Now you understood. This is again hard coding itself. Okay, no matter what you're saying 7, it will still wait for 7, right? I mean, it's not an intelligent wait. Okay, this I just wanted to show you, for demonstration purposes. Okay, gonna make use of this. Okay, there is some important thing in Selenium called as explicit wait. Explicit wait and implicit wait. This is very, very important, guys. Explicit wait and implicit wait. And there is something called as fluent wait. Don't worry about the fluent wait. What this explicit wait does, guys, okay? First we'll learn implicit wait, okay? Just a minute. I have the code for this. Okay. Say, I want to tell WebDriver, that is Selenium, that boss, before throwing any exception saying that I could not find the element, okay, wait for around 20 seconds. If you don't find it in 20 seconds, you are ready to, you can go ahead and throw any exception that you want to throw. Okay, that is what I'm telling. Okay, what I can do in that case, I can say driver, what was that, what they have written there, driver.manage.timeout. Okay, driver.manage.timeout.page load timeouts, and you can say, you can give how many milliseconds you want to wait. Say, you can say 17,000 milliseconds. Okay, and you can say, or you can say 17, and then you have to say, what is this 17? Is this 17 stands for milliseconds or seconds, you can say time unit dot seconds. Now, anytime before throwing that exception, element not found exception, your WebDriver wait for 17 seconds, guys. 17 seconds. If you say milliseconds, it will wait for 17 milliseconds. So it takes two arguments. One is the value and what that value is. These are the two arguments it takes. Any doubt in line number 12? There is a method called page load timeout. It takes two arguments. Not page load timeout. Sorry, implicitly wait. Page load is also there. I wanted to get back to page load. Implicitly wait. Okay, say 17 time unit dot second. So it will wait for 17 seconds, guys. Any doubt on line number 12? Any doubt on line number 12? This is very important, guys. Okay, this is, if at all you really want to know what is WebDriver waits, you have to understand this. And if you say it's 17 seconds, then you need not mention it at every place. 17 milliseconds, 17. No, you need not mention it at each and every place. It is for the entire duration when this WebDriver is open, when this element driver, till we close the driver, this setting what we have set, it will be applicable for it, guys. Whatever setting that you have set on line number 12, it will be applicable for those things. If there is no doubt, I want every one of you to tell me. Yeah.
Vishal, I wanted to ask that, I mean, it is, I mean, it is used for each and every driver wherever we have given. So, what is implicitly wait? I mean, how do you define it?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, you can mute yourself. Thank you. Okay. Implicit wait, a definition, okay, if at all you are asking, it's tough for me. I don't remember the definition, okay, exact definition, but I can tell you what it is. Okay, implicitly wait is a wait wherein once you define that, okay, for your driver, then every time you are searching for some object, okay, it will definitely wait for 17 or it will definitely wait for those many seconds before throwing an exception. Okay, now for example, you logged into this particular URL, and then what you're doing, you did all these things, username, password, okay, and you did a click. Okay, you did a click. Now what it is doing is, now if at all, even now say you don't have this weight here and you don't have this weight, okay, even though you don't have the weight, every time it searches for this every time it searches for an object on your browser, it will wait for maximum of 17 seconds. Okay, that is what important, maximum. It will not wait beyond that. It will wait for maximum of 17 seconds, guys. Okay, and say tomorrow you are trying to search some other, say here, say send keys is there. Now you are clicking on this add button. After clicking on the add button, say after clicking on this add patient button, just a minute, let me log in. if you click on add, after clicking on add button, patient button, say you want to click on this gender, male or female, okay, you want to click on this, then you have, then again you will say driver.find element by xpath, that particular thing xpath you will give here, okay. For before searching, okay, if at all, say immediately once, what is happening is, I'm not able to make it, say every time it searches for the element, okay, what happens is, it will wait for max, first it will search, okay, it will search. If it is not there, it will not immediately throw an exception, it will search after some time, okay, after some few milliseconds. It will see whether you have got it. No, you still didn't get it, it will again wait for some time. You still didn't get it, at last it will wait for maximum of 17 seconds, and within that time, if at all it doesn't find it, within 17 milliseconds, if it doesn't find it, then it will definitely throw an exception, guys. Okay, what is that exception? Element not found exception. And when you don't add this line, your Selenium WebDriver will add a line like this: implicitly wait of 0 seconds. If you don't add this, it will always be treated as wait for 0 seconds, boss. You don't wait for anything. That is what it means. Okay. If you want it to wait for some few seconds, for example, you have navigated to this particular what is this URL, and now you are trying to find out this element. Okay, say if it is immediate, first time you will search, okay, first time, say on 0th second you will search, okay, 0th second you will search, it is not there. If it is not there, and say this is 7, okay, this is 17, okay, 17, okay, not 0, this is 17, 0th second it will search, okay, if it is not there, then it will wait for some time, and it will check on first after 2 seconds probably, okay, again it will check. If it is still not there, it will wait for 2 more seconds, okay, 2 more seconds, that is 4 seconds, like that it will go, okay. Some, at any point of time, it finds this element, it will execute this line, and it will go ahead and go for the next line execution, okay. But if at all you had done here the thread.sleep, what would have happened is, if at all you had done thread.sleep, it is hard coding, guys, okay, and you say 17, okay, here it is 17, here it will not be checking for every now and then whether the object is present, it will not be checking thread.sleep, but implicitly wait will go ahead and check for the object. If you get the object, then it will not wait, say first time it is checking in 0th first time, okay, 0th second, then it doesn't find it, so it will go for some random interval, say after 3 seconds again it checks, it doesn't find it, after 6 seconds again it finds, it doesn't get it, say after about 8 seconds you get this particular object, then it will not wait for remaining 9 seconds. Even if you give this 17, it will not wait for remaining 9 seconds. Instead, what it will do is, it will try to execute the next line. So this is the difference between thread.sleep and implicitly wait. Did I confuse you guys? Sonal, was I able to answer your question? Definition wise, I have no clue, guys. Okay. Fine. Okay. But I am not very much satisfied the way I said. Okay, fine. So what I'm trying to say is, when this line gets executed, first it will try to execute this line, okay, and it will definitely execute this line, okay, 17, and then it will try to find this. Immediately after that, executor say this is not there, thread.sleep is not there, okay, thread.sleep is not there. So what will happen is, it will execute line number 12, and then it will try to search for J username. Say J username, right now this element is not loaded in the DOM or loaded in your browser. its element is not loaded. Okay, so it will check if it is present. Okay, if it is not present, then it will not throw immediately the exception. Okay, if you don't add this line, then it will immediately throw the exception. Okay, if it is not present, it will check after some few seconds, say after 3 seconds. If it is present, no, if it is still not present, after some time it will check. Okay, maximum of 17 seconds it will check like this. Even after 17 seconds, if it doesn't find that element, it will definitely throw the same exception, that is element not found exception. And in between checking, if it finds it, then it will not wait for the remaining time. Okay, it will not gonna wait for the remaining time. Once it finds this element, it's like it will try to find this next element and do the next operations, guys. Okay, so but the thread.sleep, what it will do, it will not check anything after every interval, nothing. It will, if I add thread.sleep here, and if at all this one is not there, okay, or even if it is there, doesn't make sense. Thread.sleep, if you say 17, it will definitely wait for 17 seconds. It will not check for anything. It will wait for 17 seconds. Okay, and this, if at all you don't put this manage.time driver.manage.timeouts.implicitly wait, then your WebDriver assumes it like this, no need to wait. That is what it puts a 0 here. Okay, so that is the thing, guys. That is about the implicit wait. Now there is a question to you guys. Say I'm going to this particular URL and I'm saying F5. It is loading, correct? It is loading. Or else if you go to, you know, Flipkart, okay, and not Flipkart is too good. Okay, something say, see, it is definitely loading when you see at the top right corner. Okay, you see the loading symbol here. Okay, here somewhere. Okay, if you see, it is loading. Say it takes a very long time, that loading keeps on going, then what will happen to your browser, guys? Any idea? Say loading takes around 1 minute, say 1 minute. Okay, it keeps on loading. Okay, and page is not fully loaded at all, and say maybe you are on a very slow connection and pages keep on loading. Okay, how much time your WebDriver will wait? It will wait for infinite time, infinity. But you don't want your WebDriver to wait for infinite time, so you have one more kind of wait called as driver dot manage dot timeout dot page load timeouts, and it also takes the similar thing. If you do like this for every page load, okay, this is for this implicit wait is while searching for element, it will wait for maximum of 15 seconds. But this is if at all page is getting loaded for, if at all it is taking more than 15 seconds, then it will not wait for anything else. It will just wait for maximum of 15 seconds. And if you don't mention this, it becomes infinity, guys. It becomes infinity. Okay, did I confuse you guys by saying page load timeout? Page load timeout.
So Vishal, what happens when it becomes infinity? Will it throw an exception?
I'm sorry.
So what happens when it becomes, so when you don't specify the time limit, what happens? Like
Okay,
it becomes
say,
infinite, right?
yeah, say infinite, correct.
and then does it throw an exception?
No, it will keep on waiting. It will keep on. It goes to infinite loop here. If the pages keep on loading, it will wait till page loads. It will keep on waiting. How much ever time the page takes, it will keep on waiting for that particular time. It will not do anything. Say,
So what happens when the driver tries to find out the element of the page?
it will not execute the next line at all. That is the thing. See, it goes to infinite loop here, and it will not try to go, say this particular line is not there, say line number 14 is not there, okay, and say you are doing something here, okay, say explicit wait is also not there, okay, these two are not there, okay, nothing is there, okay. Now say when you are going to this website, okay, it is not at all loading, but that loading symbol right here, it keeps coming, it keeps loading, it just gives you loading symbol for very long time, okay. Your WebDriver will wait for that much time. It will not execute this line number 13. It will not execute this line number 13 at all. It will just keep on waiting along with the browser. It will never execute line number 13, okay. This is what
So you
the
don't get
official,
to see any output at all.
I'm sorry.
So you don't get to see any exception or any error in the console.
No, we don't get this exception, okay. If at all page is also loading, till the page is that loading symbol keeps on coming, you will not get the exception. But you might have seen sometime you will get after some time it will say something, page requested page not found, some error message, correct? Sometimes you might have
Yes.
seen, yeah. In those cases what will happen, it will stop that waiting period and it will try to execute the next line. It will try to execute the next line. Only when the page load stops, that's when it will execute the next line, but it will not throw you the exception.
Okay. So
Okay, that is the thing. So this is what the official documentation of page load timeout says, guys. Okay, and you guys can try it in the home as well. Okay, try different ways. Okay, see how it behaves and all those things. But yeah, but this is what about the page load timeout, guys. Anyone having any other question, guys? And page load timeout is only for page load, okay, it is not for anything else, guys. But this one, implicit wait, is while searching for some elements, searching for element. When you call this driver.find element, and if the element is not found immediately, it will wait for some time, again it will check, again it will check, like that. It will check a few times in these 15 seconds. In these 15 seconds, if you don't get it, then it will not wait, it will throw that exception, element not found exception, okay.
So when you give this page load timeout, you say that you have to wait for 15 seconds to load that page. So what if it doesn't load within that 15 seconds?
Yes, if it doesn't load within this 15 seconds, yes, this is what I didn't tell. Then it will work like the same thing. It will wait for 15 seconds. If it doesn't load for every page load, okay, if for every page load maximum it will wait for 15 seconds. If it doesn't happen, then it will execute the next line. It will execute the next line, okay. And the next line
will throw an exception.
There are all chances of next line throwing an exception, okay. Here in this case, next line will throw an exception, but there might be some cases wherein the next line might be you're trying to print driver.get title, okay, get title. Here it's not necessary that it will throw an exception. Whatever title is there, it will just print, okay. So you cannot say always the next line will throw an exception, but there are more chances of next line throwing the exception because the page has not loaded. It waited for the maximum wait time that we have specified. After that, whatever is there, it will try to execute. Say there is nothing after that. Say all this code is not there. Okay, only you are trying to print the get title. While the page is loading, whatever title is there, okay, it will print. Okay, or else let me not take this example. Say you want to do something here. Okay, your own calculation, something. Okay, int x equals to 1.1.3, something you are doing. Okay, so which has nothing to do with your browser. Okay, some calculation which has nothing to do with your browser, then also it will not throw you an exception. Okay, so it depends whether it throws an exception or not. It will heavily depend on what you are doing on your next line. If at all, see, page doesn't get loaded in 15 seconds, and on the next line you are trying to find some element, the page is not loaded. Okay, there is one more protective layer here, because here you said what, for implicit wait you have made also 15 seconds, so it will again wait for 15 seconds. Okay, again it will wait for 15 seconds, and within 15 seconds if we don't find this element, then it will throw the exception. Okay, so but maximum time it will wait for the page load is whatever that you mentioned in this page load timer. If you say 17, it will wait for 17 milliseconds. But it's not that, if the page doesn't get loaded in 15 seconds or 17 seconds, that whatever that you mentioned, it will throw an exception. No, it depends on what you are doing on the next line. So did I answer your question, Aparna, or did I confuse you more? Okay, that is the thing. Because if at all you are doing some operation which has nothing to do with the browser, okay, you are trying to do some other operation, then it doesn't even, it will execute those lines. That's it. But it will not throw the exception. But implicitly wait, this is definitely, if at all you don't find the element within that 15 seconds, it is not like that it will try to execute the next line. No, it will definitely throw an exception. That is the thing. Okay, but it was a very good question, Aparna. Anyone? It's very important to learn implicit wait, page load timeout, and you just need to define one place somewhere, and it will be applicable for, if you mention it one time, say that implicitly wait of 15 seconds, you need not mention it for while searching for each and every element. It will be applicable for the entire, any element that you search. It will be, the 15-second wait will be applicable for it. It will wait for maximum 15 seconds. Okay, and you guys able to understand what is the difference between implicitly wait and what is difference between head.sleep? Head.sleep will not wait, will not check in between. Okay, it will, if you say 17 milliseconds, 17 seconds, it will wait for 17 seconds. That's it. It's a hard coded thing. But implicitly wait, it's like a clever wait. It will check. First time it will check whether it is loaded. No, not loaded. It will check after some time, it is not loaded, and after some time it is, again it will check. Say even on 16 second, if it is able to find, it will not throw an exception. It was perfect. Maximum it will wait for 17 seconds. If it doesn't find it, it will throw an exception. Okay, now you guys might have a question, how often it will check? How often it will check whether, say 17 seconds is the total wait, I said 0th second it doesn't find. How often it will keep on checking? Okay, how often? The truth is, I don't know, guys. Google it, find out. If you know the answer, please tell me. Okay, please tell me. I seriously don't know. Okay, and I did not try to Google it, but yeah, it's a very good question. Okay, if at all someone comes up with some answer for this, saying that, say we are saying 15 seconds is fine, on the for 0th second it will check. Okay, 0th second. After 0th second, which is the next interval it will choose? Okay, after how many seconds it will wait, or how many milliseconds it will check? Okay, Let's Google it, or else I'll just Google it. Let me see if at all I'm getting a direct answer. I'll not try to search for more. Default polling time for implicitly wait. Okay, don't worry about this, guys. Setting is 0. That's default setting they are saying here, but how often it is polling, that it is not saying. Okay, that's fine, guys. Does make sense. Implicit wait always take the entire time. And you don't find any good documentation for WebDriver. Okay, Selenium WebDriver, that is there. If you see some other frameworks, okay, if you want to search it, guys. Okay, I'm not getting the direct answer. Okay, but did you understand my question? See, I said, or someone wants me to repeat the question. Okay, see, I said 0th second it will check. Say when checking for the first time, it is not there, and total is 17 seconds. Total is 17 seconds. How often it will go ahead and keep polling? That is the question. How often it will check in these 17 seconds? That is the question, guys. Okay. All right. Now you understood what is the page load timeout and what is implicitly wait timeout. Okay. Now there is something called as fluent wait. Okay. There is something called as fluent wait, which I'm not gonna take right now. But I asked you, right? Implicitly wait. It will wait for 0th second. It will check. Then after some time it will check. If after some time, this polling interval you can define if at all you are using fluent wait. You can definitely check the polling interval if at all. You can define how often you want it to check. Okay, after 0 seconds, say every 100 milliseconds you want to check. Okay, you can just say 100 milliseconds. Okay, that is nothing but the fluent wait, guys. Okay, that is only difference between explicit wait and the fluent wait. Okay, sorry, implicit wait and the fluent wait. Okay, and all these things, implicit wait, page load timeout, fluent wait, everything is like implicit wait itself. Okay, so mainly all these things belongs to the implicit wait. Now there is one more thing called as something called as explicit wait. Explicit wait. I don't want to confuse you guys with the fluent wait at this point of time, so don't be worried. But what you need to do is just a minute, guys. Sorry, I don't want you to guys. I don't want to confuse you guys with the fluent wait, but just understand implicit wait currently and the explicit wait. Okay, implicit wait and the page load timeout. And now I'm gonna tell you one more very important wait called as explicit wait. Okay, what is the explicit wait, guys? Explicit wait is, say, have you guys heard of something called as Ajax or Web 2.0? Ajax or Web 2.0? Okay, what is Ajax, guys? What is Ajax? Anyone? The full form, they say what they say? Asynchronous, CHRONOUS. Okay, sorry about the spelling. JavaScript, asynchronous JavaScript. That is called as Ajax. Okay, that's the acronym for Ajax. Acronym is Ajax. The thing is asynchronous JavaScript. What is Ajax, guys? Yeah, let me tell you. See, if at all you are a very good developer, okay, if at all you are a very good web developer, okay, then what they do is, say, you are going to seleniumhq.org. I go to seleniumhq.org, okay, and say I click on this download button. When I click on this download button, okay, or else let me go to airtel.in. Yes, that's right, Nelson. Nelson gave one answer. That's correct. I'll click on prepaid recharge. This. See, when I'm, if you guys can see properly, okay, if I click on this thing, and as and when I'm typing something now here, okay, say I'm typing, say 9500100113. As soon as I type my entire thing, the page will not be loaded, but something else will come. You see, and how this particular value comes, guys? It might not be same value that everyone gets it. Okay, for me, these are all the recharges which are available, guys. Okay, if at all Anusha tries it, she might get some other recharge options depending on her usage, or they will have a lot of predicting algorithms nowadays. Okay, and they will predict. Okay, and they will give you, if at all there is some offers are there, they will just list out. Now what is happening when you enter these numbers, okay, the page, the entire page, they will not reload. Okay, they will not reload the entire page, only this part of the page. Okay, means they will not load this part of the page. Okay, whatever that you are seeing, it will be still be there. Okay, so when you type the entire thing, say when I 134, a request goes, hits the server, and it comes up with these options. Okay, depending on my number what I print. If at all someone is trying to recharge from Bangalore, okay, whatever best offers are there in that region, it will give you that particular recharge things, guys. Okay, but idea to understand is the entire page doesn't get loaded. Okay, so Nelson is giving one website. Let's try it. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's you can say it in this way also. So what's happening is, if at all say you say HDFC Bank, see the entire page gets loaded. But a proper developer, okay, like in a bigger companies, okay, what they will do, they will not do this entire reload, guys. Okay, it's a waste of the bandwidth, waste of resources on the server, everything. Okay, everything, it will definitely slow down. See, the entire page might be of 2 MB file. Okay, the entire page, okay, 2 MB file. And if at all you're reloading the entire page, the entire 2 MB gets you hit the server, it gives you the entire 2 MB. Okay, but you have a proper mechanism. If at all you are applying the Ajax properly, then what it will see, depending on what value that you find, okay, it will just see, okay, in which are all states it is applicable. Say it is, if it is applicable for say HDFC is there, they are only in Maharashtra, for example. So what it will do, so it will just hit the server, okay, and get this value, okay, and it will populate here, and you will not see any page load, okay. And this is what the bigger companies, most importantly the Google is very good at these things, okay. There, even though there are millions of customers, those who are using their product at a time, okay, for example Gmail or Google search, you will not see any lag because their code and everything, it will be perfect code that you can ever imagine, okay. They are the best guys, okay. So they know in and out of the web, okay. They know anything that you ask about these things, okay. They will know in and out of these things, okay. So that is the reason they go ahead and do everything in a proper way, okay. So this is the Ajax, guys. Now if I say Himachal Pradesh, okay, it is again reloading the entire page. No, it should not reload the entire page. It should only, once you click on Himachal Pradesh, it will just go ahead and get all the districts of Himachal Pradesh, guys. That's what it should do, but it is reloading the entire page, okay. So if at all they had used the Ajax, no, then you would have seen one the page load will not happen. You will just see one, if at all it's taking some time, it will see one loading icon kind of thing, and it will just load. That is what it is, okay. Now this is the thing, guys. The entire page load is happening, okay. This is not a proper way to code, guys, okay. So but you guys need not worry like why they have not done like this. It's developers headache, but you should know the difference between what is normal page load and what is Ajax, okay. Ajax is something wherein you will reload only the required thing, okay, only the required thing, okay. Sorry guys. Okay, and sometimes it will be combination of page load and also the other things, okay. Say for example I'm making it as a unlisted and clicking on this save. See, page load is not at all happening. Try to see here, guys, okay. Try to see here, the page load is not happening. Let me try it again, okay, and don't blame me for the second time if the page load is happening, okay. So I will change it to public video, okay, public video, and if I click on save changes, see, page is not at all even loading, okay. They have purely handled it with Ajax, guys, okay. That is the reason they are the best people, okay, because they know how to do it in a proper way, in a very best possible way. That is the reason they are the best, okay. See, the page is not even loading, guys, okay. So unlisted, and if I click on save, see, the page is not even loading. It's pure Ajax, yes. This is what is pure Ajax, okay. Save, nothing. This is called as pure Ajax, okay, which you can think of. So how will you handle these kinds of Ajax call is by doing something like explicit wait. That is the only way you can handle this Ajax call, guys, okay. Now I will tell you what is explicit wait in a while, okay. So in this EP Suite 2 application, okay, now if I click the login, they try to use Ajax as well as the page load. Both they are using. They try to do it with Ajax, but they could not do it, okay. I mean, they, in the sense, we could not do it, okay. I am also a part of it. we could not do it in a best possible way. Okay, if it was a pure Ajax, no, okay, it would not have reloaded the page. It would have just given you this please wait symbol, and it would not have reloaded. Okay, this is the we try to do it with the Ajax, guys. Okay, Web 2.0 technology. That's the problem. So even this same thing. Okay, so if I say Thailand here, okay, it should not, why there is a need to reload the page, guys. Okay, it's still the page is reloading. Okay, because now English and Thai, say if I say Slovakia, okay, now it says English and Slovak. Okay, so page is still reloading. Okay, even though it is taking a small time, but it is still reloading. Okay, it's not pure Ajax, it's the combination of Ajax and the normal web technology. Okay, that is what you can say, because there might be other things. Okay, other things for it. Maybe for for some countries you will have this as a logo, and for some other country their branding might be different. Okay, so in that case, okay, you cannot do it with the pure Ajax. Okay, you might need to do only with combination of both. So Ajax is something wherein you will try to avoid the entire page load. Okay, and to make your program much more faster. Okay, that is what is Ajax. Any doubt, guys? Any doubt? No? Okay. Okay, that's all about it. Now, how will you handle the Ajax? Okay, to handle the Ajax, let me search for something. There is something called as you have to define WebDriver wait. Okay, to handle the Ajax kind of thing, you have to define something called as WebDriver wait. Okay, say what this one will do is, you will say WebDriver wait equals to new of WebDriver wait. Okay, now what you have to understand is, this is how you will define a duration. Okay, I think it is in seconds, 10 seconds by default. Whatever you give, it will take it as seconds. Okay, now what you can say is wait dot expected condition. Now wait until you can say wait until what? Expected conditions. You can give some expected condition, how long to wait. Dot invisibility of element located, now element invisibility of element. I will tell you guys what does it says. Just a minute. So invisible elements. Okay. By dot xpath. Okay. Now you will say, you will pass. See what is the xpath of that particular thing, guys. Okay. I'll show you. Just I first write it, because If I tell you directly, you might get confused. Please wait, it says, right? Okay, this is the image. Okay, and you cannot, if you want to get the XPath of it, you cannot do a right click on it and all these things. That much time you won't be having. Okay, as soon as you do a right click, it will disappear. Okay, so but this is the thing, image ID equals to busy image. Okay, that is the XPath. Okay, just a minute guys, I will explain you guys. Invisibility of element located by by.xpath. That is correct, right? I mean, what is the problem here? By.xpath. Just a minute guys, let me just write it first, and then what is the change in this and this. Wait until expected in. Okay. Right. Now what you are telling, okay, see, this one will handle page load timeout. Okay, the page load timeout. Which one? The line number 16. Okay, that's fine. Implicitly wait will also wait for what is that? Before throwing an exception, it will wait for 15 seconds. Okay, now say there is a particular thing. Okay, say you will not be using this part of the you will only see, you will not go here, this particular link, okay, for your information, and you will not be doing anything here. Okay, that's a complete different application. It's like two applications are combined together here. Okay, but yeah, say there is say normally your page loads, everything is fine, but in some particular scenario, okay, in some particular scenario, what happens is when you say, when you click on from my patient, you are clicking on clinic patient, say this page load Ajax is taking, say, something around 17 seconds. Okay, 17 seconds, and you want to tell your WebDriver that you wait till that, you know, that please wait symbol disappears. You wait till that please wait symbol disappears. How will you tell that? You have to tell it in this way: wait until expected conditions, invisibility of element located by so and so. This is what you have to say. If at all you want to say wait till that particular you know, that particular element gets invisible, and don't wait for more than 10 seconds. If it doesn't get this, if it doesn't disappear in 10 seconds, then no need to wait for 10 seconds. Okay, you can definitely execute the next line. You can definitely execute the next line. That is what it is saying. If I take the example of here, the YouTube, what we have seen, Okay, say I am making it as a public. Okay, say this is the thing. Now say, just see here properly, see here. Okay, save changes. If I, from unlisted, as soon as I click on it, it gets enabled. Correct, it gets enabled. Is that right? See, if I, as soon as I click on, say, let me make it as save, as soon as I click on this one, it gets enabled. Okay, so how much time wait you will give? Okay, you have to have some condition. Okay, so, something like this. Okay, wait until, just a minute, let me see, expected conditions, what role I can give, element to be clickable. Okay, or else this might not work. Do you see anything like disabled? Disabled. You can give so many, what is that, conditions. Visibility of URL matches to be clicked, title to be present, text matches, presence of nested, presence of all element located by, number of windows. Just a minute, guys. Public This is very tough, guys. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is you can give some expected conditions. For example, when you're typing like this, okay, and when you say number 4 here, okay, now how much time to wait? Okay, you can give some condition like this. Okay, say after entering all the values, say number 4, how much time to wait. You can say that, see, recharge button was not there, okay, so far, and when I say recharge button is coming, so what you can say, you can take the XPath of this recharge button. Okay, XPath of this recharge button, and you can say that once you get the XPath, you can say that expected conditions, visibility of element, driver dot find element by dot XPath, and you give the XPath of that particular recharge button. It will wait. See, after typing number 4, how much time to wait? You wait till this recharge button appears. And if you don't give this, okay, if you, and here you have to give the XPath of that recharge button, of recharge button. This is called as explicit wait, guys, wherein you can tell explicitly for what condition to wait. Okay, you can say recharge, wait till the recharge button, or else you can say wait till this particular element appears. What is this element? The input ID equals to offer amount web. Wait till this particular element appear. Okay, so this is what you can do if at all you are working with the pure Ajax calls, guys. Okay, did I confuse you guys, or do you want me to show an example on airtel.com, airtel.in? We can try that once. I have never tried it. We can take this as a airtel.in as an example. Anyone wants me to? I'll be happy to, guys. No issues. We can try this. Or did you guys understood exactly what is explicit wait? We are just mentioning some condition, guys. That's all about it. Some conditions to wait for. Okay, so we will try this. Okay, we will try this. That I'm not sure whether this will work now because I have not tried it. Airtel, and I will say web driver equals to new Firefox driver. This is the main method. Main method, and I will go to directly. Let me go to this particular thing here. Okay, and I will put both of these things. What is that? It will not work. Okay, say this is not there. Okay, only the page load timeout is there. Okay, of 15 seconds. Now what you are doing, once you go to this page, I'm getting the XPath of this. Okay, I'll try to get the XPath. Input ID equal to something, it says, right? This is how I'll do it in Chrome, guys. Okay, if you wants to know the same thing in Chrome also. Input ID equal to input okay, this is my XPath. Okay, that's why it is not highlighting. Yeah, Chrome, this is one more problem. It doesn't highlight properly always. Okay, this is my XPath, and in this XPath I will do driver dot find element by dot XPath. This is my XPath for that particular thing. Dot send keys is 9500100134. Okay, this is what I'm sending. Fine, guys. Okay, now what I have to do immediately after that, once I say 9500100134, I have to enter some amount here. For this amount, what is the XPath? Input ID equals to offer amount web. Okay, so let me try to do this. Let me clear the console. Input. Okay, this is the XPath. This is the correct XPath, guys. Okay, see, it's not always you have to have the Firefox, guys. Okay, and with the Firebug, you can do with this as well. Okay, this is the XPath, and this time I will do second thing. Say 68. Okay, now let's see what happens here. Okay, I'll try to run this program and say SYSOUT and program. Okay. Any doubt, guys, so far? Feel free, guys. If it is totally confusing, let me know. I mean, but explicit wait is really important, guys. Okay, really important. It's not going to that website. Okay, it's going. See, throw an exception. What is that exception, guys? Unable to locate that element. That's what exception it gave, correct? One way is definitely, guys, okay, one way is you can definitely say that, you know, implicitly wait for 15 seconds. Okay, so let me just put that and let me see whether implicit wait is working or not. Okay, I will. Okay, any doubt, guys? Feel free, guys, please. No doubt. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I have put some implicitly wait. According to me, this time it should work. Yeah, this time it worked. Okay, because if at all it is not finding this element, okay, finding this element, it will wait for around 15 seconds. But the problem here is now any element that you find, it will definitely wait for 15 seconds, guys. Okay, any element that you see, it will definitely wait for 15 seconds. For every element it will wait for 15 seconds, but you want to specifically say only for this particular step you wait for 15 seconds. Every time you need not wait for 50 seconds, only for this particular step I want you to wait for, say, 2 seconds. Then how will you do? You have to do these things. Okay, WebDriver equals to this one, say I know it doesn't take more than 2 seconds. Okay, then wait dot until expected condition dot conditions, maybe dot visibility of web element driver dot find element by dot okay, visibility of, just a minute, of element located by dot xpath, and you can give here this particular now what you can say is once you enter this phone number, you wait till this object appears. If this is not invisibility, visibility, sorry, visibility of element, you wait till this element is visible. Okay, and maximum you wait for 2 seconds. That's what we are saying. And if at all you do like this, only for this particular step, it will only for this particular step, while searching for this particular element, it will wait for 2 seconds. Okay, it will wait for 2 seconds. But if you go for the implicit wait, anytime you search for any object, maximum it will wait for 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so that is the thing. So if I run this and if I comment this particular line, implicitly wait, this one should still work for us. Okay, let's see. See, end of the program. You see this, guys? Implicit wait. Just a minute, guys. Any doubt, guys, in the meantime? Anyone? Is it too much confusing?
So Vishal, just one question.
Yeah.
So if you go, can I go to that Airtel page?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
So say if we have one more field, like after that we have to choose some tariff, okay?
Okay.
And it populates on its own like Ajax does, right?
Correct.
So
Okay.
so can we apply again that weight like we did for implicit, that we can put explicit weight on that particular like element on that?
Yes. Say you are say you have to choose the some number here, 60. Okay. And after
Yeah.
choosing the number, okay. See till the time you are not putting some number, this will not be enabled. Okay. See now, if at all, say let's do it and see. Okay. I think this is what you are asking. Say if I choose say 23, okay, or 23, say after that it gives me one more thing here somewhere. Somewhere here it gives me one more thing, that is something I have to select. Okay, and that is coming because of the Ajax. Then you are asking me whether can we use similar approach like this, like these two lines. Is that what you're asking?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes, we can definitely apply the similar logic for those things as well. Okay, and let's try to apply like this. Okay, see, this one I have not done, guys. Let's see. Like we will apply it for this. Okay, we are see what's happening once I enter some number. Okay, say 55. This is getting enabled. Okay, you guys can see this is getting enabled till that time it is disabled. Correct. Now how to go ahead and do that? Okay, so let's first find out the XPath for this recharge button. I think recharge button XPath will be very tough. Just a minute, guys. One minute, guys, please. Disabled equals to disabled. This is not Ajax right here. They are doing it using pure JavaScript. Okay, now don't ask me how to differentiate between pure JavaScript and Ajax. Okay, because if I tell you those things, okay, there are all chances of you guys getting confused, but understand how to handle Ajax. Okay. Okay, so button class equals to this one. Okay, that is what it is saying. Say, let me close this. Button at the rate class equals to this one. This is the button, guys. Okay, this is the that recharge button. Say this number is not there. So now if I say search it, it is there, but it is hidden, guys. Okay, button is there, but it is still hidden. Oh, it is still showing. Okay, fine. Okay, what I'll do is, say this is the X path. Let's see what happens, guys. Okay, I have no clue what will happen. Say I will send some 68, okay, and then I will do driver dot find element by dot XPath, and you give this XPath and dot click. Okay, now let's see what will gonna happen when I run this particular program. I'm expecting it to throw some exception. Element is not clickable or something. No, it did. It did. I think it did. Yeah. Just a minute, guys. Click the recharge button as soon as mobile number is entered. Yes, I'm entering the mobile number and I'm clicking on the recharge button. Okay, and I'm not doing anything. I'm doing it immediately. So let's see one more time. It's doing this. It's doing. Okay, because that's the problem. Okay, the problem here is it is not. I said it is not using Ajax. See, after entering this, what I told you. The problem is this. After entering this, okay, it is not using the Ajax, guys. Okay, if I say 55, it is not at all doing the Ajax. Okay, and I just told you guys just a couple of seconds back. You know, how will you identify Ajax and how will you identify you know, what is that called, how will you identify the pure JavaScript alone, okay, not asynchronous JavaScript. Okay, so the problem here is now when you are entering some number here, it is not using the Ajax, okay, but instead it is using the pure JavaScript itself. So it is like this. What they are making is, see, if you see here, okay, properly, okay, if you see this disabled equal to disabled, Okay, what is happening is they are using a JavaScript, and as soon as I type something, they are removing that disabled. Okay, and you can see that, just a minute. Just a minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. Someone is knocking my door. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, so what I was trying to say is I wanted to show you the JavaScript what they are using. Okay, resources, storage. For some reason, I'm not able to show you guys the exact JavaScript what they have used. Sometimes. Just a minute, it's not responding for some reason. Okay, fine guys. Okay, I'm not able to show you that exact JavaScript what they are using, but one thing you can understand is right. Google syndication. Okay, I'm not able to show you guys the exact JavaScript. Okay, when I get time, I'll try to see it. Okay, this is working fine only because they are not using the Ajax here. Okay, what they are doing, they are calling on JavaScript. Okay, and as soon as you type something, they are removing this tag called they are removing this particular tag called disabled equal to disabled. They are just removing it. Okay, and they are not using any Ajax here. That is the reason it is working, guys. Okay, but if at all they were using the Ajax, okay, then there will be slight lag between it hits the server, the request see Ajax, what happens, the request goes to the server. Okay, in case of Ajax, request goes to the server and comes back. Okay, and there will be slight delay. Okay, because it has to go to the server and should get those information and then come back. But in case of JavaScript, nothing. It doesn't. When you type something here in this, it will call a JavaScript and it will remove this disabled equal to disabled from that. Okay, it will not go ahead and hit the server and all these things. Okay, that is the main difference between Ajax and what do you call this, the normal JavaScript, guys. Okay, that is the only difference, and that is the reason it is working. Any other doubt, guys? I'm not able to show you guys. 9.00.1.0.1.3. Okay, in this case, what happens is, when you type the thing, okay, what will happen is, it will 3 4, it will definitely hit the server, and depending on what number you choose, okay, depending on that, these offers will be provided to you. Okay, so this is Ajax. Okay, as a Selenium developer, you might not be able to exactly say, but yeah, if at all someone has worked in development, they might be able to have more idea, like whether they are calling the Ajax here or the plain JavaScript. Okay, anything else, guys, or did I confuse you guys more by talking about this? The only thing is, this particular, say, this particular step around takes around, say, 40 seconds. In that case, you can say driver equals to 40. Okay, so only for this step it will wait for 40 seconds. Okay, and it will wait till that element disappears. But in all other cases, it will take the implicit wait. This also is possible. Okay, so explicit wait is for a particular, what you call this, particular step. Any other doubt, guys? Any other doubt? Try to handle different things without using thread.sleep and check how it works, guys. Okay, try to take different examples and try it in home. If at all you're finding any difficulty, just let me know. Okay, but these 3 things are very, very important. That is, implicitly wait, then page load timeout, and then explicit wait. These 3 are very, very important. And there is something called as fluent wait, and I don't want to take it right now because it will be more confusing, guys. Fluent wait will be more confusing. Okay, if there is no doubt, we can wind up for today. I'll try to upload these recordings and try to go through those recordings, guys. And this expected conditions, no, there are lots of expected conditions. Okay, you can say visibility of element located by, or else you can say invisibility of a so you want to wait till this thing get disappeared, then you can say wait till invisibility of this particular thing. There are a lot of things that you can do with the expected conditions, guys. Okay, that's it, or any doubt? Yes, Sonal. Do we have a class tomorrow? See, Sonal, this is one more thing. Okay, I'm traveling tomorrow for all of you, not just for Sonal, all of you. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to take class tomorrow. That is the thing. Oh, tomorrow is Holi as well. Okay, okay. So because I completely forgot that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow morning most probably I'm not sure I'll be able to take class. I'm traveling to a place called Madurai. Okay, I'll let you know guys by tonight whether the class will be there tomorrow or not. And you know, if at all you guys are missing, I'll definitely try to. Okay, Apana is also traveling tomorrow morning. Apana, so you're traveling to Australia, you said? It was Tuesday or something, you said, right? Oh, okay, it's Monday. Okay, 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 okay. Guys, Apana is also traveling, and yeah, just a minute, guys. Okay, let me stop the recording. And guys, Aparna might be, this is like she might be attending with you guys. This might be her last class, which you guys might be, she might be attending with you guys. Okay, I'll send you each other's email address. Okay, if you wanna be in contact with each other, you can definitely be in contact. Okay, and I hope all of you know I was always keeping it in BCC. Okay, I will share you the email address of each other, and yeah, that's it, guys. Okay, Aparna, I'll call you after the class. Yeah, Aparna, what I was thinking for Aparna is whether to put her in weekend batch or the weekday batch. Okay, so we will discuss, Aparna, no issues. Anything else, guys? No? All right. Happy Holi to all of you, and yeah, we'll try to meet day after tomorrow, guys. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll try to upload the videos today itself, and once I upload the video, I will send you the link. Okay. Keep that link safe because all videos are private videos now. Unless you have the link, you cannot trace them. Okay. If you go to that playlist, you can still see those videos. You can click, but you will not know which one is which. Okay. That is the thing. And I had to do this because you know because of some reasons, guys. Okay, so don't worry. But
Which
yeah, Sonal.
can can we download those videos?
Yeah, you can download, but don't circulate it. You can download it. Absolutely no problem. Okay, any one of you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So any of you like can download the videos. I don't have any problem with this. Just keep it with you guys. Okay, that's it. All right, guys. If there is nothing, that's it for today. And Aparna, I'll call you. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye bye.